Here we go, guys. Welcome to another edition of What's Cooking. Today we're going to be making chili lime short ribs in the Instant Pot. I hope you like it. All right, so I've got my short ribs ready to be seasoned. Let's show you what we are seasoning them with. All right, so in here we've got the zest of the recipe called 2 lemons, and I'll be posting the recipe later. But we didn't have regular lemons, so these are actually we didn't have regular limes, so these are key limes. So I used 3 of them because they're smaller. So there's the zest of 3 key limes. There's coriander, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, pepper, chili powder, and a couple other things. You'll see it in the recipe, but then I just mix those all together, and now I'm going to be pouring that all over all of these short ribs and making sure they are fully coated. All right, now I got the short ribs seasoned. Time to get them in the Instant Pot. So there's our seasoned short ribs. Instant Pot is set to saute. We're going to wait till that gets hot and then add in our coconut oil and start to sear those ribs. All right, now we're hot. In goes the oil. There goes the oil. 2 tablespoons in. And now the short ribs. Yes. Now I'm going to be cycling those in batches because I couldn't get them all in. So I'm going to brown them on all the sides, and then we're going to turn the heat off, put the juices in from the limes, and then close it back up and slow cook them. And while those are going over there in the Instant Pot, I'm going to start getting something else going that's going to go on top of our short ribs. We're going to be doing caramelized onions and mushrooms. Pan is hot, in goes a healthy amount of butter. Now, because these are going to cook down so much, I actually have 2 whole red onions in there, but it's going to cook down a lot. It looks like a lot of onions right now, but it won't in a while. All right, the pork ribs are all browned. Now I'm going to add in a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar and the juice from those 3 limes. Lid goes on, locked, and we are going to move this to the sealing position. And then we're setting this to, we're going to hit cancel, then we're going to hit pressure cook on high for 35 minutes. And now I get to clean up the rest of the dirty dishes while we wait. All right, as you can see, the onions are starting to cook down, so it's a lot smaller volume now than it was before. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in the mushrooms now because I want them to cook down as well. I love mushroom and onions. All right, so you remember how big that pan of onion was when we started, right? Well, check this out now. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. Remember, it was like heaping with onions. Now it's down. Caramelized. They're actually kind of sweet now because the onions do have sugar in them, so I love making caramelized onions. And now I can't wait to show you the really delicious part. The short ribs. Ooh, yes. I wish you could smell it. All right, you ready to see the finished product? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah. Got some quinoa and veggies. There is our onions and the short ribs.
All right, time for our biggest critic. What's the verdict?
Yeah. Have a happy dinner. Peace.